So 50 Cent just proved that his 24-year-old beef with Jay-Z is nowhere close to being over because Beyonce is behind the mess. He is now spilling the tea on how Beyonce is not who we think she is. Is Beyonce really a fraud? And why on earth did she try to jump 50 Cent? So it looks like the beef between 50 Cent, Beyonce, and Jay-Z is still going strong, and honestly, I can't say that I'm surprised. I mean, 50 Cent has gotten himself a reputation for being one of the pettiest rappers in Hollywood. And when you combine that pettiness with Jay-Z's reputation for holding a grudge, well, you get beef that has been going on for years. And as expected, Beyonce has also gotten involved in the beef, and of course, she has taken her husband's side. One thing about Beyonce is that she is always going to take Jay-Z's side even when he is in the wrong. And that's what she did with Jay-Z and 50 Cent. In fact, she got so mad at 50 Cent that she tried to square up to him and throw hands with him. Yeah, if Beyonce is willing to throw hands, then y'all better know that things are serious and she was not joking around. Now, I gotta give y'all some backstory about this drama because it's very funny and petty. It all started when 50 Cent dissed Jay-Z in his 1999 song, How to Rob, and people believe that he did it for clout. I mean, Jay-Z was already a poppin' artist back then, and 50 Cent was just on the come up. To be fair to him, Jay-Z was not the only artist he dissed on the track because he also talked about other artists like Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Diddy, Missy Elliott, Will Smith, and many more top artists of the era. His line against Jay-Z said, "What, Jigga just sold like 4 milli? He got something to live for. Don't want a man putting 4 through that Bentley coupe door." Some of these artists dissed him back in their songs, but Jay-Z is the type of person who keeps grudges for a very long time. And the thing about Jay-Z's grudges is that when he does hit back, he hits back hard. And that's exactly what he did with the 50 Cent situation because he also dropped a diss track of his own. In his song, It's Hot, Some Like It Hot, where he said, "Go against Jigga, you're dense. I'm about $1. What the F is 50 cents?" In an interview with Rolling Stone, 50 Cent pretty much admitted that he was chasing clout by dissing Jay-Z and all those other artists. He said, when he responded, I was complimented. He wouldn't say nothing back to somebody he didn't think was hot. I never went to radio until after he said that about me. I don't know if my career would be where it's at if he didn't respond. Anyway, back to the beef with Jay-Z. 50 Cent admitted that the reason he had a problem with Jay-Z was that Jay-Z felt like he was the greatest. In another interview, he said he has a king complex. He thinks he's effing Jesus. You know what I mean? This Jehovah it. I'm just watching him. He said something one time I didn't like, those little things, subliminal things. For me, that's the punk way to do things. He also claimed that they will never be friends, saying, "We don't have those kinds of relationships. These people are people I associate with. We are in the same business. We are not necessarily friends. We don't call each other for no reason." Well, it turned out that Beyonce was not a fan of 50 Cent constantly throwing digs at her man. Even though she and Jay-Z had not started dating when his beef with 50 Cent started, she still took Jay-Z's side and things got so messy that 50 Cent revealed that she even tried to fight him.
Jumped out, she was like, "Duh, duh, duh." And I'm like, "Wait, what are you doing? That stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you, bro."
Of course, 50 Cent being 50 Cent could not resist making a joke out of the situation.
Solange wasn't there.
Yeah, you lucky Solange wasn't
Solange was there, I would have had to reboot.
Even though he laughed over the situation, he still kind of held a grudge against Beyonce. And the wild part about this is that he believes that this all goes back to Jay-Z because he believes that Jay-Z has been manipulating Beyonce for years. Y'all know how he said that Jay-Z has a complex and likes to think that he is a god. Yeah, that kind of sort of explains why 50 Cent holds a grudge. And if y'all don't know about Jay-Z's control, child, do I have some tea for you. To start off, one of Beyonce's former bodyguards has come forward to expose a lot of things about Beyonce and Jay-Z, starting from the fact that their marriage is nothing but a business arrangement.
Your relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there.
I mean, this is not very surprising because people have been saying this for years. There have been talk about how they are only together for business, but from what we know, Jay-Z seems to be the master in business arrangement. Oh, and if you're wondering how Jay-Z has managed to stay the top gun in his marriage, well, there's a sinister reason behind that.
See, hardly nobody knows, but I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way.
Okay, I know this may seem like a lot of talk, but for years before the bodyguard made these revelations, there had been a lot of talk and speculation about how Beyonce has been on drugs. I mean, remember that video of Beyonce that went viral a few years ago? Just take a look at this video and tell me she doesn't look weird.
I know you're not supposed to question. So I'm grateful.
A lot of people believe that the way her eyes were going all over the place kind of suggests that she was on something, and while I'm not saying for a fact that she was definitely on something, I think we all can agree that it was definitely weird. Oh, and don't even get me started on these pictures of her and Jay-Z at a basketball game where her eyes looked glazed and people were saying for sure that she was on something. Oh, and of course, she was right beside Jay-Z, which made the whole thing even more suspicious. Then there's the fact that Jaguar Wright has spilled some tea on how Jay-Z is controlling B.
He's a monster. And I've known he's a monster for years. I waited a long time to see if he would grow a conscience. And the more drugs he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in a catatonic
No, girl.
And if there's one person in Hollywood who knows everyone's tea, it's Jaguar, so people kind of believe her. We all know celebs are very fast to send a cease and desist whenever someone tries to expose them, but Jaguar has been spilling the messiest secrets about these celebs, and yet no one dares to send her a cease and desist or shoes her. And let's not forget that Jay-Z himself admitted that he can be controlling of Beyonce. In his song 444, he rapped, "I said don't embarrass me instead of be mine. That was my proposal for us to go steady. I seen the innocence leave your eyes, I still mourn its death." Yeah, it doesn't exactly sound like he's exactly head over heels in love with her. He's in control, and this is exactly why 50 Cent is never going to trust Beyonce. He knows that Jay-Z is secretly controlling her, and as long as he sees Jay-Z as an op, he will never trust Beyonce, especially since he knows that she is willing to fight him because of Jay-Z. People left comments saying, "I'm so sick of Beyonce and Jay-Z acting like they are above everyone in this industry. People get talked about. How are you and your husband exempt? This is the problem when people put celebrities on levels as if they are gods or goddesses. I'm so over them. It's ridiculous that a woman thinks because you got fame and money she could do things like challenge 50 Cent. Get real." And Beyonce should control her husband first and leave 50 Cent alone. But do you guys think that 50 Cent is doing the right thing by dragging Beyonce into his beef with Jay-Z, or do you think that Beyonce dragged herself in it when she tried to square off with 50 Cent? Let me know what you think, and then check out this next video.
Perfect.